Let me tell you a secret about power and money. If we apply the basic manifestation concepts, then the potency and amount of energy or intensity of your experiences, whether you deem them to be detrimental or fulfilling, is equal to the amount of power of your inner child. This concentrated potency of energy that you experience was originated in their experiences. The key is to remove the judgment towards your experiences and just revel in the power of their magical and alchemical abilities to bring about such a potent feeling and experience in general. So let's examine the exact feeling of not having enough money to cover your expenses or sustain your financial needs. Whether you're currently experience an impoverished energy of destitute and scarcity, or you're doing wonderfully and you never want to have that experience in your life or revisit it again. If you can isolate that feeling, what's happening in your body? How exactly are you reacting to this? Now, remove and extract the catalyst of the experiences. Take money, bills, finances, all of it out of the equation. Isolate the concentrated experience, the way you feel. Come along with me. Take a moment and close your eyes. Allow the feeling of anxiety or scarcity to consume you. How does it feel when you're not sure if you can cover your bills? Is there panic, frustration, anger, fear, hopelessness? Allow it to wash over you completely. Do you feel a pit in your stomach? Do you physically need to react and indulge in something just to cover up the emotions? Allow yourself to fully embody this experience. Now, isolate this. You're in a bubble of this feeling that is brought on right now because of lack of money, finances, security. Allow it to be everything that you experience in this moment. And everything outside of this feeling and experience, allow it to dissolve away. Even what triggered the experience itself. Allow the money to fall away. Allow the need for a job to dissolve. Concern about bills. All that exists right now with you is how it feels to not have financial security. And ask yourself, when did you feel this first? Ask your subconscious self. Ask your inner child, what was going on? Where was it? Who was there? What was happening? Use the concentration of this feeling as a beacon to track back to when you first felt this way, ever. You might not even remember. That's okay. Because the more you tune into this feeling, this physiological response, your inner self will show you. Maybe you have a memory. Maybe you think of some person in your past. The child felt the exact same way. Long before your adult self had any concept of money, of adulting, of bills or jobs, when did they feel just like this? Because financial security as an adult often mirrors emotional security as a child. The first experience that the child had to provisions, to emotional stability, emotional wealth, emotional prosperity, even if it did relate to your parents' or caretaker's financial situation, for the child, this was an emotional experience. It was all feeling. If you are financially struggling, if you feel worry, anxiety, anger, frustration, hopelessness, or fear about how you're going to provide for your financial self and your loved ones, then you are quite possibly repeating a pattern of an emotional profile, a habit, a belief system, and an experience that your younger self could never solve. How can you give your inner child, your younger self, what they need? How can you, as their caretaker now, provide them with the emotional security that they require and they deserve? Because that is prosperity. That is their relief and fulfillment. When your inner self embodies emotional support, they free up the emotional flow of energy that you as an adult require in order to manifest financial security and gain. Your financial containment is equal to their emotional containment. Your financial fulfillment is equal to their emotional fulfillment. So ask them what they need. Give them those provisions. How can they feel emotionally wealthy, emotionally sustained, emotionally rich? Then this gives you a foundation of security that you now take forward into your experience and feeling of finances, financial security. Do you want to learn more about this? Then join us in my Inner Child Series Part 2. This will start June 1st. Classes will be held on Saturdays and Sundays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 2 hours. Pick whichever day you like. It's the same content both days. It's just flexible for you. Early Bird Special will end on May 18th. That price point is $240. Thereafter, your investment will be $280. Feel free to sign up at worldpeaceprojects.global.